is Erica Marie, and I'm known as the Chakra Analyzer. This reading is for Virgo. So if you have a sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Virgo, this reading is for you for May 2022.
This reading is for Virgo for May 2022. What is Virgo allowed to know at this time? What's going on for Virgo? Ooh, Virgo, you need to establish some healthy boundaries. See this person standing here, okay? They're in full alignment because they have to put their hands out, put their guard up like this to all these takers. You have a lot of takers around you, and what this can look like as a taker, takers can take your energy. They can take your time. They can take your money. Okay? So we just have to be mindful of who's coming in and taking our energy and being okay with saying no if we have to. Okay? No, I can't do that today. Or no, I can't give you that. No, I'm not available. Make sure you're okay with saying no right now, okay, Virgo? Yeah, it's time. There might also be like, see these hands coming through? Could actually be like cords, you know, of attachment where the your energy is being filtered. You may know of these hands, but you also may not, because it could be generational or from our ancestors. So we do carry through our DNA and our bloodline, our ancestors' energy as well, believe it or not. So it's good to do a deep energy cleanse at a cellular level so that you can transmute any energy that's from your ancestors that you are not aware of, okay, Virgo? And the reason why I'm saying this is because I have break the chain. Break any of your ancestral patterns. It's time now to do this in order to rewrite, like to write the future, right? To change things for the better for the for your next generation of, relatives to come. Okay? That's what you are being guided to do right now. Is you need to break those chains, cut those cords of attachment. What else is Virgo allowed to know? Yeah, it's time. It's time now. It's time to like birth a new age. It's time to, plan for the future generation, for your future family members to come. So it's important to do this deep cleanse that I'm talking about, to cut any of the, any cords, and then any cords you can't see of attachment. So you could be feeling, or thinking, well, Erica, I've put my healthy boundaries up, I'm feeling better. But there could be like one or two things that keep coming up possibly for you, and you don't understand why. It could be because it was actually something that your ancestors dealt with. That's probably why you don't have knowledge of it possibly. But please know that it's there. So if you just do some deep energy cleansing, this will take care of that. And then you actually will feel a little bit, you'll feel lighter. And then you'll start to see, a reflection in your environment like, oh, wow, something like that used to never work out for me before, but now it is. It's because you went through and you did that deep dive cleanse. Okay, Virgo? It's time to start focusing on the new ways of being. Okay, let's see. What else are we supposed to know about Virgo? flowers. Okay, so I'm getting that saying, you know how you got to stop and smell the roses? So take a moment. When I'm getting guided, to tell you to go out into nature and look at all the flowers, stop and actually smell them, take a look at them, touch them softly, even if you want to. Flowers have a high vibration. They have a frequency of their own. So different, type of flower have different frequency, right? So whatever flowers you're drawn to, when you go out in nature, take note. So stop and smell the roses tells me to take note of the flower that you are drawn to, okay? And then take a look to see what the name of that flower is. I think you can take a picture nowadays, and Google will tell you what kind of flower or plant it is just by the photo. So take a look to see what flowers you're drawn to, and then from there you can go on the internet and you can see what the meaning of that flower is, maybe like the spiritual meaning or the Native American meaning, whatever resonates with you. I always say take what resonates with you when you go online, because there's so much information, right? So there's no right or wrong answer to this. It's just go with what you're feeling, and then take a look to see maybe what that flower means. And then if it resonates with you, then maybe that's what you should be doing. Sometimes also we can figure out what chakra possibly might need some healing. Okay, so depending on the flower and what you're drawn to can, determine what the chakra is that you are going to be healing when you go out and touch these flowers. So it doesn't have to be roses. That's just the flower, the saying that I'm picking up on. Stop and smell the roses. If that's even the saying, I think it is. Okay, what else is Virgo allowed to know at this time? Ooh, teaching. So some of you Virgos might actually be teachers. Okay. So some of you, so this may not resonate for every Virgo, obviously, but I am picking up that some of you are actually teachers, and it's like kind of like wrapping up the school year now in most parts, depending on where you're from. I know that this summer up here in the northern hemisphere, that we usually get a summer break up here. So during the summer months, I think you're really going to be taking a break and establishing those healthy boundaries, especially when it comes to maybe your career as a teacher, just taking some time off. Or you might actually be being guided to possibly do like a summer school, or maybe even doing some maybe, I don't want to say some, like a Sunday school. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Maybe Sunday school in the summer. Maybe you're volunteering to do a couple hours of Sunday school possibly. But take whatever resonates with you. But you do enjoy teaching. You might just possibly be burnt out and maybe just need a rest. Or it means that you are going to, take on some more teaching because it's something that you really enjoy. Take however that resonates with you, Virgo. Okay, anything else for Virgo? Okay, so you need some energy cleansing. And remember, I was just talking about the ancestral bloodline, DNA, stuff like that. So you just needed to cleanse that at a deep energetic level. And the flowers are going to help you do this. And I'm getting that you're going to be able to teach this to the next generation, to your next family members. It doesn't even have to be family members. It can be just children in general. But I'm getting that you are going to teach them possibly about creating their own healthy boundaries so they can take that and, utilize that for that tool, how to cleanse your energy for the rest of their life. And then they'll be able to pass that information on and so on and so on and so on. So yeah, you Virgos do enjoy teaching. You do. And it's time to tell the next generation. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at Virgo, where you've been on like your soul mission, where you are now, and then like what's coming in for you. Okay, Virgo. Oh, wow. Okay, so Virgo, in your recent past, or it could just be the past, you have been going down like the same cycle of like the same type of like red flags. Well, you should have saw the red flags, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but you didn't. See, I see red in this card, like red eyes being kind of like hidden in a cave. So when things are hidden in a cave, we can't see them, right? But sometimes we can see the red flags. So I'm getting that in the recent past, or in the past, you were not able to like see the hidden stuff, and maybe when you thought something was going to work out, it ended up not working out, and you're like, how come I keep repeating the same cycle? Why am I not seeing this? Well, actually, you did start to see it. You did start to see the red flags, and you chose to actually see the red flags and then honor that. Like, that's your intuition. Like, you saw the red flags, it's your intuition, and that's your protection. So you chose to honor that and go with the protection in order to get out of something or ending something, right? I'm getting like a lot of deceit and deception because this card is very dark. It's called the Dragon's Lair. So that kind of looks like a spooky, like caution, kind of like it would be bad to go there type feel. And you finally figured that out. You finally saw the red flags. You finally understand. Where are you at now? And this could be, also remember when I said earlier about energy cords being attached to you that are hidden because they're from your ancestors? That's what that could be too for this, where maybe there is stuff from your ancestors that you're not seeing, but then you finally realized it, like had that aha moment and saw the red flag and knew what you needed to like heal or what kind of boundaries you need to set. Where's Virgo now? Okay, so you just realized this possibly, and you're at the point where you don't have a choice anymore. You got to clean your energy. I normally don't like to be so like, I guess, abrasive or whatever when I do my reading. And I don't, obviously you guys choose to heal on your own time and things like that. But this card is telling me that, like, you don't have a choice anymore. Like, you need to clean that energy, like, now. Okay? Like, stop putting it off or you'll get around to it whenever. No. It's time now. It has to happen now. Okay, so what energy is coming in for Virgo? Yeah. The only way you're going to get out of like this deep freeze or like this deep cycle that's actually from your ancestors, I'm picking, it's like goes really, really deep. The only way you're going to get out of it is if you do energy cleansing at a deep cellular DNA level. And what that looks like or can look like is you going to possibly a place that you're being called to. Maybe it could be the mountains, maybe it could be the ocean. So there are what's called energy vortexes. We have energy vortexes in our body, which are called the chakra points, but also Earth, that's what we call this place that we live on, has energy vortexes as well. I know that there are 2 vortexes in the state of Wisconsin, where I'm from. I know that there's energy vortexes off of, I think it's the Interstate 40 that goes through like Tennessee, North Carolina border there. I know that there's a vortex there, more towards Asheville, I think. So those are just some examples that I just know right off the top of my head of energy vortexes. But I know that there's more. Oh yeah, the one in Arizona. What's that one called? I can't think of it. There's one out there in Arizona that a lot of people go to that's more well known. Also, there's one out by California. Oh, is it Mount? Oh, anyways, I escaped my mind. So anyways, those places are kind of known for like their healing. So if you're being guided to travel, then I would go, because that place could possibly cleanse your energy instantly. Another way to be able to cleanse yourself at a deep cellular level is listening to meditation music and the different frequencies and hertz of that music, okay? So when you, like, for example, go on to possibly YouTube and you type in like meditation music, make sure you pay attention to the music that pops up and knowing which hertz you're listening to. That's going to help you heal at your cellular level as well, okay? So that is very important right now, Virgo. That is what's coming through. You have to do this in order to get out of this deep like cycle that you keep coming in or going around. And then once you do this, you're going to come out of this cycle. That is what I'm showing, and you'll be birthing a new age for the next generation to come. Okay, Virgo, so that I'm going to stop here with the Virgo reading, but I am going to do the extended, so I'm going to pull more cards for this reading. So if you'd like to purchase the extended reading, it is $5.55, and the link below is what you click on. Okay, Virgo? See you later.